Yogi Chris here, IMC Nation, Las Vegas, captain of IMC, bringing to you a great message, great stream today about telepathy and intention. And as you know, these accounts are, created and grown from the clips we put out of AZD. So first and foremost, IMC Nation, AZD, that's what this movement is, and I'm a messenger of it. And so you need to know some things about the mind, like, and what we do, because people think it's about chasing girls or it's about just getting tail or getting some ass or something like that. That is a byproduct of being human. Like, of course, why would you not want that or encourage that? Oh, it's not even recording. Damn it. Okay, the recording just started. So if I post this, you guys missed the intro. I'm Yogi Chris, Captain IMC. And just give it an intro. The stream is going to be about telepathy and intention. So inviting all guys that want to stream, talk about this because it's essential. One of the biggest obstacles that a man has to overcome to actually get good at game is his interest in sex, right? So that's how much it is about chasing tail, right? In IMC Nation. If you're talking to the girl and you think that, like, you're thinking about sex or you're trying to get in her pants somehow, you're doing something, some pickup line or some story or just trying hard. We see it all the time because we're in a laboratory of that and on a team with the top players. So when guys come and visit or when we just go out with each other, we can see when there's too much interest. And it's a thing you actually have to overcome because it's the chimpanzee body that's like going for it. But why are you not conscious of it? Are you not chimping out in other places or are you a little bit more self-controlled? So with the girl we see with the celebrities, the UFC, the rich guys, the tough guys, even the gangsters, everybody shows way too much interest to the girl, and she goes down a certain way of being with that guy versus a different kind of guy. Now, the pickup artists have some hacks, some social hacks that you don't display interest. The problem with them is that they're faking it. So when the girl does sleep with them or gets in a relationship with them, you see the true character of the guy. And it's embarrassing to be around that guy when he's around other women because he's fake. As soon as you're a woman and you're with him and you see it's not real. And so then you got cheated, you got gypped. That's why a lot of girls have issue if you ever talk about game or pickup or whatever. If they ever have had an encounter or relationship with someone who practiced that, it was terrible. 99% of game taught and pickup taught by 99% of the coaches are just really, really short-sighted, and you're selling yourself short because you're ruining your reputation, basically, however you're going about it. And so that's why you'll end up bowing out of the game and settling for whatever kind of girl you could get at the time. It's just how it is. If you get into pickup at all, you're eventually going to get a girl. And if you go a little bit further with pickup, eventually you'll find that you've ruined your reputation as a pickup artist in game because you learn a bunch of fake mimicry and you're incongruent. And you might not think that's what it is, but that is what it is. Because your pickup worked, you got the girl. Why is there problems later? Because you were not that person. You used lines. It would be like if you sold somebody a car and you used all the right lines and they bought the car and the car was not what you sold it as. They'd be pretty fucking pissed and you'd get a bad reputation as a salesman. So a pickup guy or a guy that practices pickup and adopts another man's lines and mannerisms and things like that. That's what we do as humans, right? You're around friends, you make the same jokes, you mimic things, but that's different. That's not putting together a whole sequence of courtship that's based on mimicry. That's like one or two statements here or there. If you have your entire game from like how do you approach a girl, what do you say, how do you qualify her, how do you build comfort, how do you seduce her, how do you handle her resistance to that? If all of that is scripted and you just learn that from somewhere, memorized or something, it's gonna bite you in the ass real hard, many times. And it's a real thing to overcome that because when you become vulnerable and authentic, vulnerable sounds so gay, but it's like when you're authentic, then you'll find that your authentic self, you show too much interest in sex. You think you're being all authentic, you're too much interest in sex, you're not going to get the girl that way. That's a hard pill to swallow. A lot of guys will avoid that. That's the main curse you'll have to overcome. And why I'm talking about intention and telepathy is because it gets picked up. You are hypnotized. You don't even know how hypnotized you are. You start interacting with a girl that you have any interest in, and you're totally, we'll find you out of character, man. Anybody who knows you will find you out of character when you're talking to that girl. And that's how spineless and weak you are in your character and your self-awareness. How are you ever going to lead a nation? How are you going to lead a family? Like, that's not how to do it. And it's demonstrated here over and over with all the guys, and of course the master himself, who's just so good at relationships. I mean, he demonstrates how to fly. Everybody who thinks that they're doing it right is like people who say flying's not possible. We can travel faster by car. Listen, you will travel you could travel faster by foot. You could crawl on your hands and knees and get further than I could. Marky Mark invites you to co-host. Does that mean you're on my stream? Okay. Yo, 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 Marky Mark. Hey man, how's it going? Where you calling from? Tennessee. Right on. I'm in Vegas here. Right on. Yeah, we moved here a couple years ago. This account obviously is for I don't know if you know who I am because I run this account for AZD. And you know who AZD is or who I am? Oh man, how'd you did you just like we were scrolling and you saw me live?
Honestly, I dropped my phone and I went to scramble to grab it, and I think I might have pushed you.
Ah, well, all right, man. Uh, well,
Chilling with my cat.
yeah, man. I'm doing a whole stream. I'm on other platforms, so yeah, if it's not relevant to what we're talking about, then I'll just go back to that.
Brother.
All right, bro.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so I was saying, so telepathy and intention. And when you show too much interest in a girl, she picks it up. She knows. We all know. Anybody who knows you sees you out of character when you're talking to a girl of your interest. And that's what that is. Because what else are you thinking about? What are you breaking character about? What are you trying to do? Why are you doing something? Why can't you just be naturally yourself? Because you're trying to get in her pants, bro. You're not trying to be her friend. You're not trying to be her associate. You're not trying to sell her a used vacuum cleaner. You're not trying to find someone to babysit, like, unless you are. And that's what the thing is. If you're being really professional, it's amazing because it's an amazing phenomenon. When you're really professional with a girl, she gets more attracted to you because you are about business and you're not showing interest in sex. That's the thing. And then the guys will make the mistake of then showing interest because she's shown interest, and then now you're going to ruin the character that you've made for yourself in her mind. She sees you as that professional on purpose. If you know game right, you'll still get her if you know how to do it. But it's never, ever, ever by showing interest in her sex. That's like, it's ass backwards, man. It's the Chinese finger trap of game and life. And so I was giving an analogy. So if I'm the Wright brothers and I'm inventing air flight and we're failing over and over and over again for years, you could literally be crawling backwards on your hands and feet, like crab walk or something, and you would get far. In 2 years, you could take a break every 5 minutes. You could eat lunch. You could make a log cabin to hang out for a few months. Walk. You'd get miles and miles and miles. But as soon as I invent air flight, I'm gonna outdo anything you did, even if you drive, because you get ended at the ocean. Eventually, I'll be able to fly the plane over the ocean. You can never drive across the ocean. I'll outpace every boat, every mode of travel, every train. But guys think that flight's not possible, and guys think that no, you have to show interest to get the girl. No, dude, you just haven't invented air flight, and you think air flight's a myth. Like they proved in the 1800s, you cannot fly. Like they proved in the 1940s, you cannot break the sound barrier. They proved it, and then they broke the law. So not showing it now, telepathy and intention's a real thing. Have you ever have you ever had the experience of a dog or even a child that is like trying to get you to know something? Like maybe the dog wants to go on a walk and it's like looking at you, or the dog's hungry. It has a different look. Same with the kid. The dog wants to play fetch, and it's looking at you. It may even be looking at the ball, but it might be looking at you. And you get the feeling. There's like a picture that pops in your mind when the dog's looking at you. That's telepathy, bro. That's what it is. It's intention. And now you're doing that. When you have interest in sex in a girl, interact with her, she may not be sensitive enough. She may be drunk. That's why guys want to get her drunk. So she won't even perceive those things. She'll perceive all the fucking demons and spirits in her head. Spirits, right? Drinking spirits. But if you're present of mind, more or less, I mean, people are not present in general. They're in their imagination, stuck in it. but in general, you're not inebriated. She may not see the image of you wanting to fuck her, you're undressing her with your eyes, but she'll feel something creepy. And everybody knows you will feel something creepy. And people who are aware will feel something creepy. You won't because you're tranced. And if you're not, then get a more attractive girl. Get two, get three. Like, what are your limits of awareness and presence? If you had four super hot girls in front of you, would you be able to interact with them? Let's say they were just interested in what you're interested in, whatever you're interested. I'm a yoga teacher, and four super hot girls came to my yoga seminar, and they were talking to me after class. Not like, hey, what's up with you? You got a girlfriend? Not like that. They're just asking me questions about the yoga or something. And I'm talking to four super hot babes that are super interested in what I'm interested in. Am I Bro, you're going to start conveying interest. And they may not see the image in their mind, but if anybody, let's say the IMC guys, any of the IMC guys who train with AZD, there's 10 of us who live here in Vegas. Wait, 8, 9, 10. 10. So the inner circle is 10. No, yes, 10 plus AZD. So there's 11 of us here in Vegas in this mastermind. At the highest level, I mean, there's guys, Kevin, Jose, all kinds of people that travel regularly, but the guys that have relocated themselves here in Vegas, based up and doing it daily, is a 10 plus AZD. And any of us observing me interact with four super hot babes, maybe I got good game. And afterwards, and good game is not going to be I number closed them or I made out with one of them, whatever. It would be I didn't convey interest, but I got them more interested. Their buying temperature went up. I didn't move. Unless it's really, really on. Like that girl and I are going to she's going to be my girlfriend. Then my dial moves, but it's still not, I'm looking for sex. It's just, I display interest after she's sufficiently displayed interest so that I can show interest without chasing. That's just the energy dynamic. I only got a minute, guys. I think my girl's about to be here and my computer's dying. So if you got a question or you want to stream really quick, go ahead. That's the basic idea. And when you have interest in sex with the girl, it is conveyed just as much as any dog or child or you. If you've intended something, you're looking at somebody and they get the message. Most of the time, they don't get the message because they're turbulent in their mind, and so are you. But this is that thing. This is that fucking. Um, it's like an X factor, but I don't know. It's the virus of every man's game that's killing his game. It's the cancer. There, it's the cancer of every man's mindset about women. Stop showing interest. And then that's one thing. Now, that's like saying, do a rear naked choke. Or, you know, don't leave your neck out like that when you're doing jujitsu. Okay, good advice. I may remember it once or twice. But then when I'm in the middle of the heat of battle and grappling, I give my neck away. Bro, I told you, don't give your neck away. Yeah, but like, okay, so it makes sense. Don't show interest. Now get an interaction with a hot girl. Don't show interest. Don't, dude, I said don't show interest. You're like, yeah, but she was so fine. That's just like you gave up your neck, bro. Why'd you give up your neck? You got to get better at not giving up your neck, but not getting fatigued, not giving up your neck. The guy will not show interest, but he'll be so stiff and try hard in other ways that he's still showing interest. He's just gone the other way with it, man. And now you're all unnatural and shit. You have to overcome your lust. Overcome it. That doesn't mean just like be aware of it. You have to overcome it. How? Bro, that's the systems of game here. But if you want to dialogue about it, I'll talk with you and I'll show you. I'll show you how. I don't want to just one way to talk about it. Or we can end it here in a second. I am streaming on a few platforms. I'll check YouTube here in a second. If okay, that was fun. You guys want to stream or just comment if you can't go live? I had to plug this in, slide it over. What's up, Tanky Balenki, or who's on over here? Salvador Moreno, sounds like a boxer. Some kind of athlete. What's up, bro? How's game? How's life? Come stream. Come stream. What's up? Who's here on TikTok? Who's here on TikTok? Hunger Games Society. What's up? How's game? How's life? Okay, let's check YouTube here. You guys want to stream? You got me for like another second. Let's see. Girl's not here yet. You got till the girl comes. Check it out. What's up? Salvador! What's up? Go live with Salvador. What's up? Really naughty. What's up? Turn up the volume here. Yeah. That's a pretty cool message about intention, telepathy, right? Okay, guys on YouTube, I'm checking comments. You got a second while Salvador connects. If you got a comment or question, type it out. Salvador, where you at? Still trying to connect? My screen is split, but it doesn't show you yet. All right, we'll give it like 20, 30 more seconds. Salvador, where you at? It's not connecting. You, what? What happened? Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hunger Game doesn't want to go live. All right, well, we can end it here in a second, guys. Go to imcbase1.com is the newsletter. What's up, David? We're just ending. Unless you got a urgent game question, feel free to go live. imcbase1.com / join. That's the newsletter. It's 102 pieces of content now of AZD that you won't find anywhere else. A lot of times we find girls signing up for this shit, so quit wasting my time, bitches. I'm just gonna delete you. I'm not even gonna message you. Stupid. And if you put a fake name, eventually I'm gonna find out, and you're just stupid. Like, get a man. Stop trying to hunt philosophy. You need to get an IMC man. Obviously, you're interested in IMC, so find an IMC man. That'd be the more righteous thing, just to ask. Just be like, hey, do you have any guys in my area? I'd be like, hey, this guy. Right? And guys, get the content because it's so dope. It's free, but it's exclusive. It's AZD's world class, bro. He could just go to Taco Bell and you would see some incredible game the way he is with people. It's just the way he is with people. And that was up when you're immaculate with everybody, young and old, black and white, poor and rich, everything. Parents, enemies. Like when you're just immaculate in your communication, of course you get the girl. And then you get the hot girl because you're the best. Okay, so it's not working. I don't know. It's still split screen, so I guess it's just not going to connect. My bad, bro. Well, I guess, let's see. What happened right there? Okay. So imcbase1.com, everybody. Also, azduniversity.org. That's the $47 class that's happening. Next is tomorrow. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific. You'll see me, all the top guys with AZD Mastermind, and then talking game. That's what those 3 days are. It's just straight game. So azduniversity.org, imcbase1.com, and I'm Yogi Chris. Be the best, fuck the rest. IMC Nation. Jay Rudev.